And here we are again, Charleston Open WTA 500, Katie Ice Veins Volynets again with match of the tournament, probably here early on, first round Charleston Open. We saw last year Katie Ice Veins Volynets go toe-to-toe with Potapova, down literally 5 service games, facing match points, several match points, a huge underdog to come back and win that. You guys voted that as comeback of the year. Well, we have another comeback of the year candidate, and of course, it's Katie Ice Veins Volynets, your 110th ranked player on tour. And watch out, guys, because I did my American top prospects list. I also did my Americans to watch out for. And listen, Katie Volynets, she didn't make that list of my top 10 Americans, but she is a prospect to watch out for. And I said in that video, she will make the list next year. Why? Because I knew she would have a huge season. Last year, she had 30 wins, 30 and 27. She's already got 20 wins on the year so far, 20 and 7, ranked 110, trying to get back inside the top 80. I think she's a top 50 player any day of the week, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, guys. I say in 2 to 3 years, behind Coco, Katie Volynets will be our number 2 ranked American. That's right. As Madison starts to fade, Pegula starts to fade, we're going to see players like Alicia Parks, players like Emma Navarro climb that rankings. And I think Katie Volynets is going to be there. Why? Because I think she's a younger version of Pegula mixed with maybe a little bit of Sophia Kenin. Why? She gets balls back. She's very athletic. She's got good footwork. She's a good shot maker between the lines. And the key there, she's adding on power. She's getting a lot stronger. The serve's getting better. And she's just a solid player. You can tell she's thinking mentally. And watch out for her, guys. She will be, behind Coco, the second best American. It's without a doubt. I see too many good things with her game. She's a good defensive player, and she's adding on power. That's going to be a disaster for these players coming up. Now, taking on Rus, she's 33 years old now. She's got, 33 titles. How about 34? Yes, 34 lower level, 1 main tour championship. We saw her win last year against Nuguyu in Germany. She won that championship on clay. She's a great clay player. And did you not expect her to be here in Charleston, guys? Rus, she's solid. She's a top 50 player any day of the week. She's a veteran, left-handed, forehand down the line. I would have liked to see Katie attack the backhand more because I feel that's Rus's weakness, but the passing shots were there all day.
And constructs the points beautifully, knows where the space is.
The passing shots were all day for Katie Volynets because, she's a great defensive player. As Rus overcommits to one side, her left side, the right side was there, and I felt the backhand was there all day, but I don't think Katie took advantage of it. I think she realized, and this match would go 3 sets, she did realize early on that it was there, but she kind of went away from it, and I was a little bit confused why she went away from it. That's why she dominated the first set with multiple breaks, but the second set got very interesting because Katie Volynets had the opportunity to serve this match out like 2.5 hours ago, but she could not serve it out, and we would go to a tie break. And listen, guys, I get a lot of players say that these volleys, these net shots, the easiest to make. Yeah, tell that to Rus.
Oh, my goodness, that was a big opportunity she got herself.
Did you see that? Unbelievable. I bet Rus wish she could have that back, but she would go on to win the second set tie break despite being down 5-4. Katie Volynets had a chance to serve this second set out, but what had happened was she could not, and we pick up here in the third set tiebreak. That's right, Katie Volynets would have to break back and forth to force a third set tiebreak. The third set was full of breaks. Rus had several opportunities to serve this match out, but Katie Ice Veins Volynets, she would get the call of the tournament so far. That's right, guys. Rus has match point, and I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I'm not here at the match. I'm here watching the match, but I'm not there at the match, rather, so to speak. But it looked like this ball was out. It looked like it was out, and yes, I know the TV effect. Sometimes it appears the ball's here, it's this way, it's that way. Who knows if it got away? It looked like this ball was wide. And Rus right away wants a review. The chair umpire comes down. And look, we have to go with the chair umpire and say she got the call right. I mean, I thought the ball was wide. It looked like it was wide. I'm like, this is the match. It's over. But the chair umpire comes down, and Rus is such a classy. She's such a good sport. She's like, okay, she didn't put up a big fight. Maybe she saw something that I didn't see. It looked like the ball was out. But Katie Volynets, saved by the bell, ladies and gentlemen. She would hold serve, and yes, put the match back on Rus's racket, and she could not deliver as Katie Volynets comes through again. Katie Ice Veins Volynets. She is solid, ladies and gentlemen. I love her defensive play. She is a hustler. She's a pusher. She gets balls back. She's working on her strength. She's got good top spin. I like her flat balls. She's working on the serve. Her athletic abilities there, and she's even wrapped up and injured and hindered and still beat a very solid top 50 opponent. Katie Volynets will be our number 2 ranked American in a couple of years. That's a fact, guys. I watch just about every tennis match. I like what I see with Katie Volynets. She's mentally tough. I call her Ice Veins because she's mentally tough. A lot of players would have quit last year. This same tournament, down 5 service games, facing several match points against Potapova. She hung in there, and today, again, down 4-1 in the third set tiebreak, she hung in there and she fought and she fought. And this crowd, they were cheering as best they can. I mean, Charleston, the demographic, it's an older demographic there. But if this were New York, anywhere else in America, Indian Wells, Miami, these Americans would have cheered so loud for her, and she probably wouldn't have needed to go 3. But Katie Volynets comes through. What an amazing player. I'm telling you guys, she's one of my favorite Americans to watch right now. She's mentally tough. She is solid. And I'm just excited. She's going to be through here taking on Emma Navarro. We all know Navarro's family. This is their tournament. They put on a great tournament here. It's great. I can't wait to see that match. Rus very classy. She walks off. Didn't put up a fight. You know, I did feel the ball was out. And look, it looked like it was out. But the chair umpire, she came over. She reviewed it. I think she got the call right. And listen, guys, take a look at the stats here for the match. 0 aces from Katie, but she's working on her strength. I do like her placement. 2 double faults. Rus had 7 double faults, which was tough. Both ladies struggled on the first serve. There's a lot of second serve opportunities here, but look at the points, guys. 136 for Katie, 126 for Rus. That's a lot of points. Look at the break points, guys. 38 break point opportunities between the two. Now, I'm concerned at the recovery for Katie. I mean, she's young, but this type of match you're going to feel. You're going to feel it in the morning. But, guys, who do you think wins the tournament? Pegula's the first seed. Ons is the second seed. The Greek Goddess is the third seed. Dash is the fourth seed. Beatrice Haddad is the fifth seed. Ekaterina is the sixth seed. 7 seed, Svitolina. The eighth seed is Maddie Patty. What do you guys think? Now, listen, Katie's 8-10. On her last 10 matches, she's really hot. She's beat Ons. She's beat Kenin. She's already got 20 wins on this short year. She won 30 matches all last year. I do think she's going to be our number 2 ranked American in no time. She looks good. I mean, I watch a lot of tennis, and I'm telling you guys, Katie Volynets, she looks solid. I like everything that I'm seeing from her. But who do you think wins the tournament? Comment below. And we got some great matches coming up. Claire Lou, Shelby Rogers, right? That's in progress now. We have Claire V, multiple junior Grand Slam champion, taking on Vivara. That's coming up next. We have Paula Badosa taking on Danielle Collins. Now, listen, guys, I talk about the championship jitters. When you win a championship, you do a little bit of celebrating. You got $1 million check. And you might have a little bit of champagne. Danielle's older, right? Why not have a drink of champagne? Will we see championship jitters where Paula Badosa just awaiting for this matchup? She needs the points where she might come out and blast Danielle off of the court. Remember the last time they played in California? I covered that match. San Diego Open, 500 event. That was literally, that match was full of drama. Both ladies back and forth, screaming, yelling, throwing rackets. Now, look, they're friends. It was a classy exchange after the match, but that match was very intense. And I think we're going to have another intense, popcorn-worthy match to watch. Stay tuned for that. But who do you think wins the tournament, guys? It's going to be great, and I'm excited to see Danielle. Remember, guys, Danielle is also fighting for that last Olympic spot. We have Madison Keys and Emma Navarro. Jessica Pegula and Coco are 1 and 2. That's a lock. We have literally Madison Keys, Emma Navarro, and Danielle Collins fighting for that last Olympic spot. Can you imagine if Danielle Collins gets that spot? I mean, Madison Keys, she'll probably have. Maybe she might have an opportunity to make the 28 games, maybe. But, I mean, you got players like Katie Volynets, Ibn Navarro. Coco's going to be stronger. Alicia Parks is coming up. This might be Madison's last opportunity to make the Olympics. But the reality here is, imagine if Danielle Collins makes it. This is probably her last opportunity since she's retiring. Comment below. Can Danielle Collins make the Olympics? We're going to go back to the community. I'm going to do a survey. Let me know, can Danielle Collins make the Olympics? Tennis in a minute. We'll be back. Show some love. Like the video. Thank you guys for all the support. See you soon.